Boundaries are so important in any relationship, professional, personal, even with strangers, right? And we set boundaries mainly to help us make decisions, take actions that are based on our informed choices as opposed to somebody else telling us what to do, or being influenced by others, or being coerced into making one decision or the other, being one way or another. When we think of boundaries, we think of walls. And the word wall does not always have a positive connotation because it can be construed as somebody keeping a distance, creating an adversarial um, perspective, being closed, being distant, etc. But as we have learned in the process of adulting, which I think is so boring, but even so, that boundaries are important. But I was talking to someone the other day, and they mentioned even in the face of boundaries, they faced a situation or multiple situations where others didn't respect it. So, it's a matter of respecting other people's boundaries, giving them the space, keeping your distance. But what happens when people don't respect the boundaries you set for yourself? That is a hard one, because if you're in a situation where you're constantly being coerced to behave one way or another, that is a time to really put your foot down and really make it clear that if those boundaries are crossed, then they are in effect being disrespectful towards you as an individual and your wishes, right? So if they're doing that, what are the consequences of their action? What is it that will stop them or deter them from behaving so with you, so that you can leave a conversation or a situation knowing you did not lose control over your environment, right? And that's where you have to be very calm, very rational, very fact based, but most importantly, take the emotion out of the emotion. So talk with a sense of purpose and control, in that you have the ultimate say in your life and your decision making process. And if somebody does not understand that, then that is something to think about, to have a deeper conversation with. I would love to know your thoughts. What do you do? Everybody handles situations like this differently. Some people resort to silence, some people resort to a much sterner voice, some people resort to complete apathy and, you know, almost discounting their presence in different ways, so that the individual who is clawing on your boundaries gets a clear and definite message that you don't approve. No is a complete sentence. I will never get tired of saying this.